For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, opening day baseball on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set, and on the hill in this one, Whitey Ford. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Hank Thompson steps into the box.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, the right fielder, Hank Thompson.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and we're off and running in a brand new season. And a pitch.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Kicks and fires. That one ripped. Granderson tracks it down for the out. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And up next for San Francisco, Monty Irvin. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ford, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
And the batter now, Willie Mays. That one ripped left field. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Middle of the first. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back now in the Bronx. And today's starting pitcher, Christy Mathewson. Singy, always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error.
And it gets by him.
Batting third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And up next for New York, Babe Ruth. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Connor Falefa, the base runner at first with 1 out. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Checks his swing, appeal to third. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. Move to first. Connor Falefa dives back in. At the belt and fires. And that's in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Two down. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Connor Falefa rounds second on his way to third. The run comes across, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down. Now here is Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And there's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
That one missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And that's ball 4.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now it's going to be Lou Gehrig. In the air, left field. Irvin settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Ball one, no strikes.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
There's a strike for Judge. He's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
2 strikes.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
Good eye right there. Curtis Granderson in the on-deck circle. Back to work. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Curtis Granderson. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And here it comes.
That's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Foul ball. And a pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Willie Mays makes the play, and that is that. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in the Bronx, and now the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch off the play, and it's 3-0. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
3-2 now. And that's a fair ball. And it kicks off the base of the wall.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Now it's the power speed combo. Willie Mays. First offering misses the mark. Cepeda gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there, and that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch misses outside, and now it's 3-2. Brandon Crawford up next. And now the lefty hit on the ground to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's Crawford now, open stance on that left side. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Brandon Crawford, a player who has been a stalwart at shortstop for the San Francisco Giants, helped them win World Series in 2012 and 2014. And he comes from a line of Giants fans. His parents, Mike and Lynn, they had Giant season tickets. They took Brandon to games all the time growing up. Tosses to first, and Crawford is set down.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Wilmer.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That just misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
One, 2 now. And another ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one just misses, and that's ball 3. And he walked him.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's J.D. Davis. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. On the ground to third. Over to Torres. That ends the frame. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of the second. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Back in New York, we head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jorge Posada.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The pitch. Drilled to center. That's way back, and you can't forget it. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch inside, and now 2-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And it's fouled away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got a pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes, but just couldn't get a piece. Tell you what, that screwball is so unique and it's so rarely seen. I think it can be tough for any hitter just to get a piece of it, no matter where it's placed. As a hitter, you're just not used to seeing a pitch moving that way and getting on the same plane as it comes into the hitting zone.
Jeter batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, the third baseman, Isaiah.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. There's a strike. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, base hit, right field. The throw is wild and it gets away.
The batter, number 3.
Next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Doubled in his first AB. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That clips a corner. Jeter on second. Connor Falefa over at first with one away. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And the right-hander deals. Ground ball left side, could be two. Quick feed to second for one, and that's two. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and now the catcher comes up to him. Joey Bart.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
On the outside corner, strike one. Bart, former top prospect for the Giants, and now Buster Posey's replacement. Smoked on the ground a second. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 33, Hank Thompson.
Here's Thompson to hit now. He's 0 for 1.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a foul ball. Popped up. Connor Falefa puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 20, Monte Irvin.
2 outs, base is empty. Monte Irvin, the next Giant to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Irvin, a former All-Star, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering way upstairs. Willie Mays, hoping for a chance he would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one off the mark. 2 balls and a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
2-1 now. Swings through that one out in front that time. And it's filled up.
3-2.
The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Goes without saying, one of the biggest legends of the game here in Gehrig, probably the greatest first baseman of all time.
And the 1-0. And there's a ball. In 1929, Gehrig slashed 300, 431, 584. Not too bad, right? Well, that was maybe the worst season of his career. Tells you about what kind of player he was. Nobody out, runner at first.
And Gehrig only drove in 125 runs in that subpar 1929 season. This guy was an RBI machine. He held the record for career grand slams as well for 75 years.
And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron.
It's Aaron Judge now. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. First pitch just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
No outs, runners at first and second. Judge rips that one. And Thompson makes the play. Runner tags up for third. Not in time. He's safe.
The bat, the left fielder.
Curtis Granderson stepping in now for the Yankees. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First offering misses the mark.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. And now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Two on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Left-hand batter waits. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Took that screwball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, a reverse curveball, I guess, and Clearly, it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see, and that was a great one right there.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. He's already homered in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Check swing. No appeal. And the count is 3-1. The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. Kicks and deals. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And a 3-0 finds the zone. Swing and a pop-up. Cepeda makes the grab, and that's the inning. And the Yankees leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays.
Ford back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kicks and fires. Ripped into right field, base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Now the Giants 4-hitter, Orlando Cepeda, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here comes a pitch. Back to the mound. Ford tossed to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
And now Willie Mays. That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Grounded out to short in his first trip. In there, and it's 0-1. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park, and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. Next offering upstairs. Out towards left center. Mantle sizing this one up, and that is the inning. Nothing across on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Giants nothing. Ready to go, bottom 4. Leading off, Derek Jeter.
The shortstop, Derek Jeter.
And a pitch. 0-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. First pitch just misses. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in 1 game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
The batter, number 3.
So now here's the DH, Babe Ruth. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
In for a strike. 0-1. Singy, one of the things that's
0-1.
interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Next
One
pitch
ball,
way upstairs.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is that. So the Yanks go in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back in the Bronx, ready now for the 5th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Just missed. This one smoked out to left. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Ball 1, no strikes.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next offering upstairs. And that one missing low. Here's a 3-0. That's in there. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Joey Bart now. Grounded out his first time. And misses inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Davis, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. That misses the zone, and now 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. Fought off foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And he deals. Softly hit to third. Connor Falefa to first. He's out.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Hank Thompson digging in now. First offering, and it just misses. And a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Next offering is fouled back. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. He goes down looking. So the Giants leave one, and they're down 2-0. Back for more from the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Mickey Mantle. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's a strike. Now the 0-1. Outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
The first baseman, number 4.
And next for New York, Lou Gehrig. First offering misses the mark. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Going to count 1-2.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the outside edge.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive, and that's just foul. And a payoff pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now, Curtis Granderson. Granderson tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Righty to the plate.
Nope, upstairs.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Logan Webb up and throwing for Gabe Kapler. Rogers warming up as well. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
Here's a big power threat. Jorge Posada. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike one. And that skips in the dirt. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
See, every time you see me.
All set for the top of the sixth. Now the number 2 hitter, Monty Irvin. And a pitch. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.